Hi everyone, it's me, Mina, and I just want to show you how I make my chia seed pudding. I've had a lot of questions about the recipe and how to make it. And it's really easy and it's really good for you, and if you like tapioca pudding, you'll love this. One thing, I make my own almond milk, so find an almond milk or a nut milk, or, this can be made with regular milk as well. However, I use nut milks. I make my own, so I find mine is just semi-sweet, so if yours is sweeter, and you may need less sweetener in the pudding itself. So I start by adding my 2.5 cups of milk. Then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup, which I need a measuring cup, that might help, a 1/2 cup of chia seeds, but I'm going to add them 1/4 cup at a time. And I'm just going to whisk these in, just slowly into the almond milk. Measure another 1/2 cup, or 1/4 cup, excuse me. These are organic chia seeds, but you can use whatever you can find. Chia seeds are packed full of all kinds of great nutrients, and they are also full of good fat, and which is the omega-3s, which is why I like them. Plus, I love, and I grew up on tapioca pudding, and it reminds me of that. Also, so next, I would, for camera time, which we don't have time, I would wait for about 10 minutes or so, and just give this another stir, and then add my sweetener and vanilla, and a pinch of salt, but I'll do that now because we don't have time. So just add a pinch of salt. I guess brings out the flavor. And about a teaspoon of vanilla. And about 2 tablespoons, which I kind of guess on this. And I use maple syrup. You could use like minced up medjool dates, honey, or even regular sugar. Whatever you like. I'm lucky somebody sent me some Nova Scotia maple syrup, unspoiled. So after that's all mixed together, I'm going to leave it in the bowl for about, or I would leave it in the bowl for about 10 minutes or so, and then stir again, and maybe even another 10 minutes after that, because it's really going to take on like a huge thickening at that point. But for time, I'll just pour this into a jar. You can use a mason jar or anything that you have on hand. Now I will stir this. And the reason for stirring it before it sets in is so all the seeds don't clump at the bottom and then the milk raises at the top. So just keep giving it a few stirs before you put it away in the refrigerator. So this has to sit about 6 to 8 hours. So I could have this later this afternoon or this evening. Otherwise, it's perfect to have for a breakfast, and I like to have it with just in a bowl with some cut up fresh fruit like strawberries and blueberries, blackberries, even with pineapple or banana. It's delicious. Add some granola too for that crunch if you like that, or some chopped nuts. Hi guys, I just wanted to show you, it's only been about 5 or 6 minutes. However, the chia seeds are kind of taking on a grayish sort of color. They will lighten up a little bit more. I might spill this as you're doing, but you can already see they've got a little plumpy texture that's going around the seed itself. So that's what's giving its tapioca-like texture. And I just have given it a stir again, and I'll do this probably one more time before I throw it in the refrigerator. I hope you like this recipe. See you again.